Woo! We gon' change the world, we won't let it change us. Even when they switch sides and they wanna change up. Fucking with my brother, then your life in danger. Got no fear like I got one in the chamber. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it now. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it. They want a fame, they want a clout. That's why they doubt. I got them black, I want a class. And I shut my mouth. This was way before polite. Before I came to campsites, I came broken and contrite. I just wanted to live right, clean my soul and give my life. Had to give up all my vice. I got a fog out my head. I was raised from the dead. I put down that weed and I cut off my dreads. For before I could lead, I had to learn to be led. Now I'm a bad motherfucker. Walk around and I straight flex on suckers. No one specific, I'm talking to all of you busters. Straight from the gutter, me and my brother, we the long supper. Now, running it like a conductor. Hebrew Academy, I'm the instructor. 14 written all on my cover. Men of war like we hopped at a Hummer. Just like you wanted my trooper could cut you. There is one camp, there is not another. One West, UPK. One West, UPK. One West, one West, one West, UPK. One what? UPK. One what? UPK. One what? One what? One what? UPK. Me and all of my Oyes, hold it, shit down, right here, all day. Shalom, wagwan, sa, passe, is we, them niggas, yatu, sabe, hey. We gon' change the world, we won't let it change us. Even when they switch sides and they wanna change up. Fucking with my brother, then your life in danger. Got no fear like I got one in the chamber. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it now. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it.
They said free the Palestinians, then celebrate the death of native Indians. How these other races gon' take us serious? They don't. It's silly thinking you can fight oppression with a vote. I'm so woke, I got sleep deprivation. Belly of the beast giving birth to a nation. You know how I feel to have culture and they take it. It'll never be peace, tell them free the reservation. Till it's backwards, they don't know that they exist no more. Ever try reaching out for help and you just get ignored? Pick up vices like drugs, your child fill a void. They get a youth life sentence for a killing, he was just a boy. Niggas poor, what we living for? Life a gamble, it's like 10 or 4. Police hands around your neck, they just hit record. We in war, man, this ain't the norm. But you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know. Mama on the stage crying. She just lost her only son to gang violence. Pops level 4 yard talking through the vents. Have you ever tried to hug your loved ones through a fence? Have you ever been hated just because your skin? Have you ever worked all week and couldn't pay your rent? Life a trip, I'm trying to catch my balance. Every step feel like I'm walking backwards. Credit card, but God check the balance. I come from where it's rough, that's why my heart callous. They want you to fall weak, that's a war tactic. Look how we live, what's scary than that? What you know about crossing the Darien Gap? Risk your life to live in hell or bury your kids. Either way we gotta suffer and they just get rich. Life a bitch, why I waste time telling you that? Cause if you ain't a nigga like me, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know how I feel to be black. Yeah, you don't know.
You know when they go the ground with. You know when they come around, if they wanna clown, then we going down. I'm war ready, was born ready, I'm more ready. I'm saying this now, making sure that the morgue ready. Yeah. We got some drop-offs, battle formation, I'm waiting for you to pop off. Right after you make your first move, get your rocks off. Next thing you'll head to the dirt. We are not soft. I took a loss, but nah, I ain't panicking. I be making moves, you staying still like a mannequin. Think you got the force, but shit, I'm feeling like Anakin. Hit the chick with the lightsaber, might save her. Doing moves tight major with light paper. And H-Town on them blades like an ice skater. Yeah, at that one West Passover. Sit down, take a seat till the class over. Far from sober, but I ain't puffing on Doja. Bartender, bring me tequila. Hold the soda, shit. Hold the ice too. Flood it like a typhoon. We can get 6 shooters, 10 paces high noon. We have Player Street, all-star studded like it's all.
Because that's what it means. That's what it means to serve the Lord. That's His will. The Lord's will is about provision. The Lord's will is about separation. The Lord's will is about not gratifying yourself. The Lord's will is about not satisfying yourself. That's what the Lord's will is about.
My niggas, you know who I go to ground with. My niggas, you know when they come
that might be a foreign concept. No thanks to Christianity. We don't want to have fathers like we're supposed to in the black home. We don't have fathers, you understand, in the black, Hispanic, and Native American homes like we were supposed to. No thanks to Christianity and no thanks to America.
You can't feel me. Unless you sip 100 proof. I got 100 soldiers with me, that's 200 boots. We get to stomping like a Kappa or a Q. But don't mistake me for no rapper, I'm the Jew. The streets cold, so I throw on the cover. You a bitch, don't get mad at me, get mad at your mother. Put my life on the line like I got me another. Yeah, shit, it's like I'm on another level here. You second tier, I'm pulling guns, that's on Metal Gear. It's hell out here, but shit, I die heavenly. AK equipped with the drum, it holds 70. Twin revolvers, bucket you duck like Yosemite. Yeah, I hear a lot of rappers puffing on their enemies. I don't smoke, but I drink their tears like it's
Hallowed is a word that means holy, meaning the Lord's name is separate. The Lord's name is about division. The Lord's name is about separation. Throughout the Bible, it talks about separation and division.
I don't even wanna hear about rappers. Heavy gut punch, knock the air out rappers. Ain't nobody fucking around with my niggas. You know who I go to ground with, my niggas. You know when they come around, if they wanna clown, then we gun them down for my niggas. Ain't nobody fucking around with my niggas. You know who I go to ground with, my niggas. You know when they come around, if they wanna clown, then we gun them down for my niggas.
It's supposed to be thy will be done. The Lord's will is supposed to be done. Not your will, not grandma's will, not mommy's will, not Uncle Bobby's will, not the Democratic Party's will, not the Republican Party's will, not the Independent Party's will. Instead, what? Thy will be done. Thy will be done. The Lord's will is supposed
Fake love. One West.
We set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, urge you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in. Abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crackers take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships give way with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance than be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear niggas than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I notice the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I'd give two fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice for me, I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit, I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits, I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code. Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga. Yeah.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
All right, shalom, shalom, Richmond. Shalom, Israel. Shalom, VA. All right, I think we up and going everywhere. Let me make sure. Look like we good to go on Instagram. All right, we good to go on Facebook. We ain't messing around with TikTok because they be tripping. And we are good to go on YouTube. With that being said, wrap it up. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, out of Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Since 1969, we have been teaching the truth of the Bible, that truth being that all so-called blacks, Latino, and Native American Indians are God's chosen people. You are the Israelites. You are the main character in the whole world, in the story of the world. You are the main character. You are the only character that matters. You are the protagonist in the story. And in that Bible is no different. This is Virginia's Lashawan Qadash class. That Lashawan Qadash, or the Holy Tongue. The Holy Tongue. All right. We're going to see who all we got with us tonight. You know what I'm saying? This is the Lashawan Qadash class where we come to learn our language. Not only did they steal our identity from us, they stole our language from us. And if you've been with us any given period of time, you know this is where we come back to reclaim who we are, who the Lord called us, who he called us to be. We learn how to serve the Lord, what's required of us as being Israelites. And our language was a very critical, a very key component of who we are. It's a key component of who any people are, which is why they made sure to eliminate those things from us so that we wouldn't be able to communicate, so we wouldn't be able to hold on to our traditions and our cultures, like Deuteronomy 32:7 says, to remember the days of old by eliminating our language, by eliminating our heritage, our culture, by replacing what's contained inside of that Bible with fairy tales and fables and mythical characters like Caesar Borgia. You know what I'm saying? Over time, it watered us down, diluted us down to what you see now. Now we don't even know who the hell we are. You know, so again, this is where we come back to reclaim and learn that. What I always like to ask people, like, what did you speak before you got off those slave ships? For the Latino brothers and sisters, what did you speak before you spoke Spanish, before the conquistadors made you or forced you to speak Spanish, made the brothers in Haiti to speak French and English, all these languages we get from the oppressor? Where do we get that from? That's a good idea, a good way to identify who we are in this earth. So the water for everybody joining us. I don't see too many people on Instagram yet. We do have a couple of folks here and on YouTube. Inside the chat, inside the chat on YouTube, there's a link to actually join and come on screen if you are able to, even if you aren't able to get on screen. If you want to just get in and participate, audible, you know what I'm saying? This just give you a way to kind of be able to read, practice hearing, saying, and pronouncing the Hebrew. And this is how we do it every Friday at the Lashawan Qadash class. We're going to do a little quick shout out, then we're going to go ahead and get everybody up on stage and jump right into it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to jump right up into it. Matter of fact, hold on. Before I go any further,
Hey, Shalom. How about your man Shabbat? What's going on with you?
Not too much out of one. What's going on with you?
Not a whole lot. Another Friday night. Let's Lashawan Qadash class. That's all.
Another Friday night. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna kill it tonight. That's why I threw my Jeffrey Dahmers on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and start up, see who all we got in the chat, get them up on stage. See, we got Aqua. Well, first off, to the brothers, y'all Bashim Shabbat Thumb. And to the sisters, Yahweh Shemal Thumb Bashim Yahweh Shai. We got Aqua for Aya in the building. I don't see her on screen yet. I'm pretty sure she'll be joining if she can. And again, you know what I'm saying? That's to Rob. Some nights is a little easier or harder to do. We just appreciate you joining us, you know what I'm saying? So Yahweh Shemal Thumb Bashim Yahweh Shai to you. We got Princess Shelly in the building. Yahweh Shemal Thumb Bashim Yahweh Shai to you. We got the young man Trey with us. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Bashim Shabbat. We got Bria. We got Bria with us. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shemal Bashim Yahweh Shai. And we got Princess Tower Bath with us, checking in from Charles City. Yahweh Shemal Bashim Yahweh Shai to you as well, Aqua. We got the brother Kerala Khan. You know what I'm saying? Checking in, Officer Kerala Khan, checking in, you know what I'm saying? Out of BMO. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he said, damn right. Make sure y'all like the class, share it to the family member or friend. You know what I'm saying? The water for that. We also got Officer Carl Sapar in the building. Y'all about to again, the chat is in the link. I'm gonna throw it in there one more time. We're gonna go ahead and get everybody up on stage and we're gonna go ahead and jump on it. They did an excellent job last week. I think y'all read like half the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Last Lashawan Qadash. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to slow it up too much, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
They was running through it last night. I mean, on last Friday. We're gonna get everybody up on stage. We got young man Trey with us. Y'all Bashim Shabbat. All right. We also got, there you go. Y'all Bashim Shabbat. You to what?
Yeah, to
okay, most sign Christ. Most sign Christ. Most sign Christ. You ain't been causing no trouble on the campus, have you?
No.
All right, man.
No,
all right.
it's like you're not him.
Not him, huh? Most sign Christ. All right, we also got Princess Shelly with us. Yahweh Shemal Bashim Yahweh Shai. You doing all right?
I'm doing good.
You doing good? All right, Most High Christ, Most High Christ. And we got Aqua Thara Pa'a with us. Yahweh Shema, Lathan Bashim Yahweh Shah to you as well.
Shalom Yahweh Bashem Rashai.
Most High Christ. You doing all right tonight?
I'm too obsessed. I mean, sir, I'm just reading a book to my son right now.
All right, Most High Christ. And look, I'm gonna start. We're gonna start doing asking these same questions in Hebrew. I'm just gonna hit them with the Mashalam Ka.
Exactly.
Start practicing more and more. They done officially became an advanced class at this point. You know what I'm saying? Aqua, right. Take your time. Aqua, don't rush. Take your time. You know, we here. We ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And right on cue, the cap is in the air. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get on it tonight. We're gonna go ahead and get on it tonight, so we can go ahead and get to the scriptures. We're gonna be reading from Genesis chapter 31 and verse 9 tonight, starting at Genesis 31 and 9. We're gonna go from there, and we're gonna get it in. We're gonna get it in. My plan for the night, we're gonna go through, you know what I'm saying, the alphabet, prefix, suffix. I want to hit on future tense. Was it future? Yeah, I want to hit on future tense just a little bit, you know, since we haven't looked at it in a while. Look at future tense if we have any questions for that. And then we can go ahead and jump into it, you know what I'm saying? All right. So starting out, if I got everything up and going, since we don't have everybody in here tonight, you know, make sure we spread it around a little bit. Like I said, we're gonna try to get through a little bit quicker than what we normally do. Where is it up? I know. Open it up. Yeah, it is. I got 50 pages open. All right. Here we go. We're gonna start with. Let's start with the ancient tonight. We're gonna start with the ancient. Then we're gonna move on to the Assyrian. All right. So with the Hebrew. With the Lashawan Qadash class, what you're going to find is that we actually study the ancient and we study the Assyrian. Part of our records were in that Hebrew, the other part. But due to the captivities, you're going to find in the Greek. But we adopted this or the Assyrian form of the Hebrew, which is like a combination of that Yiddish of their dialect and that Hebrew kind of meshed together, and which is what they call the modern Hebrew today. But the ancient Hebrew is where it all derived from. That original language is where it comes from, where it derived from. And you will see some of the similarities within it. But we like to go over both of them, so that way when we're out there reading and we're studying, we have a proper understanding of what the word is actually saying. All right. The more educated, the better foundation you have with the Hebrew, the harder it is for the oppressor to fool you. You know what I'm saying? Or make things and have you going along with it, not realizing what you're going along with. All right. So we're going to start with the ancient. Again, the ancient is our language. This is where everything is kind of derived from. I'm just going to kind of go through these tonight. If we have any questions, y'all stop and let us know. We're going to kind of go through these first ones tonight. Normally we'll stop, you know what I'm saying, and we do a little bit more quick, but I think we've been doing pretty good on the alphabet, so I don't think we need to dwell on it too long tonight. So starting out, number one is going to be A or Alap. And A or Alap stands for cattle. Our characters not only mean something, they have a certain pronunciation phonetically, but they also have a meaning to them as well. Almost kind of like a pictogram. I guess that's a good way you can kind of explain it. But that A, if you were to kind of look at that and turn that to your left, you kind of see the head of a cattle. You know what I'm saying? The head of a cattle. But that's A or Alap or cattle. All right. Number two is Ba. Ba or Bayath in the Hebrew, which means tent. Ba or Bayath or tent. Number three is Ga. And God stands for Gamal in the Hebrew. In the English, that would be camel. All right, Gamal or camel. Number 4 is Da. Just like my Dawada. Da stands for Dalath or door. And Da, the Dawada, where we get the shield, the Magan Dawada, the shield of David. It's just the Da overlapping each other. You can actually make out all three, the Da, the Y, and the Da in that. And that's just his insignia, his signature. You know what I mean? It's not a star like that, like Amalek tries to lie and make it say. It's not the star. It's not Molech. You know what I mean? None of that mess. This is just simply the seal of Zion, which is what is described of in the Apocrypha. And this is the shield of David. And when you see us wear it so glorious and so boldly like we do, we are returning the honor back to our seal. Right now, if you look at that and you see it on that blue and that white flag, it's known for genocide on other parts of the world, depending on where you are at. Over here in America, they try to do their best to gloss over it, but it's so many bodies stacking up. It's getting to the point out of one they can't even really have it no more. They can't even have it no more over here. It's so when the Bible talks about that man of perdition being revealed, the good night, you know what I'm saying? He is showing himself right now, you know what I'm saying? So we are bringing back honor and glory to our seal, you know what I'm saying? And reclaiming the things that were stolen from us. 5 is Ha. It's Ha. 5 is Ha, like Ha or Hana. Hana stands for behold. All right, behold. That 6 is Wa. Wa or fish hook. All right, in the English. Number 7 is Za. You see that 7 looks coincidentally just like the Z. Ain't that something? It looks just like the Z, as much as they try to discredit the ancient Hebrew. It's Za, and that Za stands for Zion in the Hebrew, or weapon. Zion or weapon. Number 8 is Ka. 8 is Ka. And that number, that Ka stands for Kawama, or fence. Kawama or fence. I think I said it just like y'all for a second. I sounded like one of the Farad. Farad one good time in there. All right. That number 9 is Ta or Tana. And Tana stands for Tana in the Hebrew. In the English, that would be basket. Your basket or store. Basket or store. When we hear basket or store now, it's synonymous with going out and giving money to the oppressor. But that's not how it was for us. That basket or store were our own goods, our own store. That's why it's called a basket or a store. And that's Tana or basket. Number 10 is Yah. Number 10 is Yah. And that Yah stands for Yad or hand. Yad or hand. All right. Number 11 is Ka. Number 11 is Ka. That stands for cop or palm. Cop or palm. And number 12, again, another one that you can obviously tell. This is where they derive the L from in English. This is the La. This is La or Lamad. And Lamad in the Hebrew, in the English, that stands for learn. Stands for learn. All right. Number 13 is the Ma. Number 13 is your Ma. And Ma stands for Mayam. Mayam in the English. Salakia in the Hebrew, and in the English, that's water. All right. That's water. Number 14 is Na. It's going to be Na. And in the Hebrew, that stands for Nawan, which in the English, that would be sprout. All right. Number 15 is Sa. And that Sa stands for Samak or establish. And I heard a beep. They go to beep. Yahweh Shemal Atham Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. We got Akwaf Ra'aya. One of the advanced gifted students is checking in to the class.
Shalom Yahweh Shamar Alatham Ba'Shem Yahweh.
How you doing tonight?
Toab.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. All right. Number 16 is I. Number 16 is I or Ayan. Like the brother Ayan Quack that be in class. Ayan stands for I. All right. Just like the socket of the eye. If you were drawing it. All right. Last but not least, 17. 17 is Pa. It's Pa. Pa stands for mouth in the English. All right, we got Aqua for now with us as well. Yahweh Shema, Thumb Bashem, Yahweh Shah. She said she is your slave. Take your time, no rush. No rush. Number 18 is Tazah. Number 18 is Tazah. And Tazah stands for Tazad or side in the English. Number 19 is Kwa. 19 is Kwa. In the Hebrew, that's Quam. And Quam stands for rise. Rise. Like when we say Allah, rise Israel. Rise Israel. Stand up. All right. Number 20 is Ra. Number 20 is Ra. Ra stands for Ra'ash or head. Ra'ash or head. All right. Number 21 is Shah. And in the Hebrew is Shan. And Shan stands for tooth. Tooth in the English. And number 22 is Tha. Tha. And in the Hebrew, that's Thaw. Or Thaw. And that stands for mark in the English. Mark in the English. All right. And if this is your first time tuning in, make sure you put your city name and state in the chat so you get credit for being in class. You know what I'm saying? We know who you are, how to address you, and so forth. And if this is your first time in class, don't be intimidated by any of it. It's always difficult learning something new, especially a new language. And I just ran through all of those with not a note nowhere in front of me. And best believe I had a whole bunch on when I first started to cover the Hebrew class. So if I can do it, you can do it as well. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of, you know what I'm saying, coming and applying yourself. So, you know, don't feel intimidated by it. You know, and if you have any questions, again, make sure you throw them in the chat. We are not the Christian church. We are not the Christian church. That word church in the Bible means Bayav Saparium, or a house of books, school. The word church is just a school. Yahweh Shema Thon Bashem Yahweh Shah. You got Aqua Freya checking in. How you doing tonight, sis?
Shalom, Yahweh Shemar, Thon Bashem Yahweh Shah. I'm well. How y'all?
We to why most I cry.
All right.
All right, so now we're gonna look at the Assyrian. Let's go ahead and pull up the Assyrian. All right. But yep, don't be intimidated by it. Again, it just takes time. And this class right here in Virginia in particular is a testament to just how much can be accomplished. I'm always very impressed every time, you know what I'm saying, when I'm teaching a class or when I'm just observing the class and can't get on. Y'all do a hell of a job. You know, so again, it is possible. It's a lot easier to learn these things when you're younger. When you're younger, your brain just soaks up everything. You know what I'm saying? It soaks up everything. You have more chances to actually utilize it. And when you're older, it takes a lot more effort, but it still can be accomplished all the same. It just takes a little bit more effort. Now, these are the same characters that we just got through going over in the Hebrew. And pause for a quick PSA. Yahba Yasha Brakatah. Officer 5K, Yerashima. I'm gonna be calling you after class. See what we can do about this journey. This journey tomorrow. I'll be calling you once I finish class. But it's good to see you in here, out of one. Sign Christ. The fastest reader of Hebrew that I know. Fastest reader of Hebrew that I know.
God, I believe he got a record in the whole nation.
Yeah, Khan. It's gonna be libraries named after Officer or you know what I'm saying, Yerashima. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Sign Christ. All right, but number one is Ah. Again, these are the same characters that we just got through reading in the ancient. This is just in the Assyrian. All right, so you're going to notice that some of them kind of look similar to each other. It's not as distinguishable as our language, but all the same, we learn both so that we can break down our enemies' lies, and we can be in tune with exactly what's being said inside of that Bible. It's very key into you understanding what this Bible is saying by you knowing the language. All right, I'll give you one good example. Curse. And most of you Christians, they hear us and say, look at them up on that podium, just a cussing. These are supposed to be men of God, just a cursing. These are supposed to be men of God because that lying Christian church has taught them not to do or say anything to offend master. So they can't say no bad words and don't drink no strong liquor, and keep a tie on and some shiny shoes, and you can molest all the children. You just don't say no bad words while you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? And God still loves you. But in the Bible, we learn that a curse is the Most High cursing you. That has nothing to do with your verbiage. Paul said, though I may be rude in speech, I'm not in knowledge. You know what I mean? He knew what the hell he was talking about. You might didn't like it. Might didn't feel good when he was saying it. You know what I'm saying? But he was right. He was rightful, and he was righteous in what he was saying, even though it may have offended the ears of some. Obviously, Rashomon says, Salaka, he not there yet. I'm not even going to really comment too much on that. Obviously, Rashomon, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to comment on that too much at all. I thought he was speaking Spanish the first time I heard him. I said, that nigga speak Spanish? What is he speaking? I know that ain't the Hebrew. It can't be the Hebrew. You know what I mean? All right. So number one is I. I won't go through it as detailed as I did with the ancient. Again, they still mean the same thing. So I will still mean a lop or a cattle. Again, this is just in the Assyrian. Number two is Ba. Or Bayav. Number three is Ga. Or Gamar. Number four is Da. Now that Da looks very similar to some of the other characters, even that Ha that's next to it. Without that little dash, without that break and that dash, they will look identical as well. So the Assyrian does require you to kind of really focus on it, you know what I'm saying, and pay attention to the little differences in them. But once you get it, you got it. Once you get it, you got it. It just takes a little bit more effort. And a lot of the script that you're going to read, all the script that you're going to read inside of that Bible is going to be in this Assyrian. Unless you have a special Bible that's in the ancient, which is very kind of rare or hard to come by, it's going to be in the Assyrian. So this is why we learn to study both of them. All right. So number four is Da or Dalaf. Number five is Ha. Number six is Wa. Number seven is Za. And number eight, I'm gonna try to get it right off some Tazakharah. Number eight is Ka. I'll take that one. I'll take that.
Yeah, right. Most High Christ. Excellent work.
But that's the one. Whenever I hear them Ishmaelites speaking, I get mad. Something just enrages me in my soul because they've grown up speaking. You know what I'm saying? Their dialect is much similar to the Hebrew. So
right. They roll it off like it's nothing.
They roll that Ha off just like our Latino brothers and sisters roll them R's. You know what I'm saying? But again, it just takes practice. And we all gonna get there. We all gonna get there. Best believe we would not be speaking the oppressor's tongue, the tongue of the slave master, when we get our own kingdom back, when we in our own lands. We got Akwaf Amadah in the building. Yahweh Shemarathon Bashem Yahweh Shah. And Akwaf Amadah is here. That reminds me, it's a word that we had went over and we learned it wrong. And then I saw Cap said last night, Apple. And it's Thapawak. And we learned Thapawak is Thapawak. I wanted to make sure, you know me, I hate making mistakes off sometimes I cry. So I saw it. I said, damn it. You know what I mean? But we're going to get it. Like I said, so it's a work in progress. Us rebuilding this nation is a work in progress. All right, so number 9 is Ta. Number 9 is Ta or Tana. Number 10 is Yah. Number 10 is Yah. or Yad. Number 11 is Ka. Number 11 is Ka or Kap. Number 12 is La or Lamad. Number 12 is La or Lamad. Number 13 is Ma or Mayam. All right, Ma or Mayam. Number 14 is Na or Nawan. Number 15 is Sa. Number 15 is Sa or Samat. And number 16 is I. 16 is I or Ayan. You notice ain't no use, and all that Yeshua and Yeshua and all that method they make up and say. Again, that is not in the Bible. It's not in the Bible, just like a lot of the things that they do. A lot of the things that the imposters, we're going to call them imposters tonight. A lot of the things that the imposters do, the ones who stole our identity, does not contain inside of this Bible. It's some stuff they've made up, just like Caesar Borgia. It has nothing to do with the Bible. The religions have nothing to do with the Bible. Their culture has nothing to do with the Bible. It's all an adaptation, and they've kind of put stuff together and created their own language, their own doctrine, their own way of doing things. You know what I mean? Best believe this is yours. This is your language, your heritage, your culture. And number 17 is Pa. Number 17 is Pa. Number 18 is Tazah. Number 18 is Tazah. And number 19 is Qua. Quam or Qua. And number 20 is Ra. Number 20 is Ra. And number 21 is Shah. Shan or Shah. And number 22 is Tha. Now, if this is your first time here, you might think that we done. But don't. We're not finished just yet, because the oppressor, just like in oppressor fashion, has always got to make everything more difficult. All right. So, as a result, you have 5 extra. Not so much extra, it's just that when these characters right here, this alphabet here falls at the end of a word, at the very end of a word, it's actually going to change. And this is what you will see here. So number 1. And number 1 is Tazah. All right. The number 1 is Tazah. And if we go back up here to 18, this is what you will see at the beginning or in the middle of a word. This is what you will see at the end of a word. All right. And number 2 is Pa. Number 2 is Pa. This number 2 is what you will see at the end of a word. And number, I just saw it. Where is pi? Oh, duh. Look, I would run right past it. 17. It's a lock it. Number 17 is what you would see at the beginning or the middle of a word. All right. Same with number 3. And number 3 is Na. Number 3 is Na. And that Na is the same Na that you would use up here for number 14. In the middle or the beginning of a word, but at the end of a word, it'll be what you see down here for number 3. Number 4 is Ma. Number 4 is Ma. This is the Ma that you will see at the end of a word. The Ma that you would use anywhere else in that word is going to be open right here, number 13. All right. And last but not least is your Ka. All right, looks just like that Da, looks just like that Na, looks just like that Wa, but it's not. That's the Ka. And that Ka, this is the Ka that you will see at the end of a word. Now, that Ka and that Na are actually going to be a little bit more elongated at the bottom. So if this Ma had took up the entire handwriting chart, top, middle, bottom, right? This Ka would actually extend at the bottom down here. And this is how you can this helps you to identify them. All right. So that would be our the end of our alphabet in the Assyrian. If we have any questions, comments, or concerns, by all means, throw them in the chat. Throw them in the chat. It looked like y'all done ran all the crazies off out of one. Y'all had the Shalawamis in here and everything else. They ain't nowhere to be found tonight. You know what I'm saying?
We did have some characters in here last time.
Yeah, y'all had a couple of them in here. Couple of them. Ain't want to give me no fun tonight. I see how they is. They normally respect their persons anyway, so I wouldn't expect anything less.
Exactly.
All right, so next up, we're doing pretty good, 751. All right, so next up, let's go over. We're not gonna do all of them because I want to do a little bit of this future tense because we haven't done it in a little while. I want to make sure we don't run out of time. So what I want to go over is subject pronouns. Let's go over subject pronouns, and we're gonna jump into the future tense. I think of the aid in that. Let's do subject pronouns. All right. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna do a couple of these subject pronouns. Again, whenever you're how you conjugate that word, that sentence, you have to know what that subject pronoun is. You know what I mean? So if it's I or I am, that's gonna be Anya. All right, everything is predicated upon that subject pronoun. It's gonna be Anya. All right, I or I am is Anya. All right, you is Atha. Atha, you hear is when we say the greetings or the salute. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Baraka Tha. All right. Yahweh Shema Lathan Bashem. That Atha or Athan. That's going to be you. He is Hawa. And you'll notice that even on this right here, right, you'll notice that the characters for the Assyrian look a little different than the ones that we just got through going over. And the only thing that's changed, these are in bold as far as the type or the font. And it's also a different font. I want to say it's a different font than the one that was before. So again, as you're typing, as you're putting this on your phone, that font that you use, it's gonna make it switch up and change a little bit. And some of them it actually makes it a little easier to identify them. Some of them it makes it a little bit harder, but it's still all the same. And again, it's kind of good to see it both ways or all different ways, so you'll be more familiar with it. Harala Palm say class is popping, no doubt. Most I crack the water for that. And you are more than welcome to jump on screen if need be, if you can. I know you be slaving, you know what I'm saying? So if you can't and you just listen, that's the water too. But the water for that, all right, the water for that. All right, so she is Haya'a. Haya'a. It's gonna be she. All right, just like with any of the other languages, any of your other languages like Spanish or French, most of your words they have a form to it, a masculine or a feminine form to it. English is the devil's playground, so they don't have any of that. English, be anything you want to be in English. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to be. And from what I hear, most linguists or people who study languages say English is like the hardest language to learn because
English is horrible.
Yep. Because a lot of it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't follow the same rules as the other languages. One big difference you will see with this, with our language, is it's from right to left, like the rest of the world. English is from left to right. So again, it's just a good example, another example of that. Next up is my favorite. A knock now. The way that I remember that, it's like by now, ladies. That's not good for you to eat, especially if you got braces or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not good on your teeth, but it was wonderful for helping you learn how to say a knock now. A knock now. You know what I'm saying? If you put that now on it, it'll actually throw you off when you go to reading it, as you will see a little bit later on when we get into the scriptures. All right, you or you all in the masculine plural tense is going to be a thumb. It's going to be a thumb. So when we're saying if I'm greeting Officer Mataza Akara, I would say Yahweh Shem Yashabakatha. But if I'm greeting everybody, I would say Yahweh Shema Lathan by Shem Yahweh. I mean Salaki. I would say Yahweh Shem Yashabakatha. Like a thumb. All right. Same thing with the you or you all for the feminine plural. That's going to be a thumb. If I'm greeting just Princess Shelley, I would say Yahweh Shema Alatha Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. From reading all of the sisters, Yahweh Shema Alathan, Alathan Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Again, that's just how you would make it plural, and that's the feminine sense of it. Same way, same method as far as your they. Masculine would be hum. All right, would be hum, and they feminine would be hun. All right, would be hun. All right, so I don't see no questions. We're gonna close this one up because, as promised, I want to get a little bit into. We haven't did the future tense in a minute. Well, not future tense in a minute. Past is a little bit more complicated, in my opinion. Actually, no, we're gonna do the past tense tonight. I think that's the one I wanted to do. Let me see which one I wanted to do. Let's do future. We always talk about the future when we doing when we saying the tha, when we get to the tha. So let's do future tense. So let's go ahead and do that. I know Aqua Fry can't wait to do the future tense. So let's do that. Let's do future tense before we get into these scriptures tonight. Now I'm gonna see if it's just, you know what I'm saying, your magic, Officer Matai Zachariah. You had them going. I think y'all did like what, 4 rounds.
I think we got through 2 strong, and we started on the 3rd. We didn't get all the way through, but they did an excellent.
Y'all did a hell of a job, man. Y'all did a great job, man. Great job. All right, now I haven't had a chance to change it, so we're gonna go with, again, this is just a little review of it. Y'all know when we really get to quizzing and all that, we switch everything around, throw new words and all this stuff in there. We might switch it up a little bit, but not too much. Again, we just want to do a little review of it. We haven't looked at it in a while. All right, so we're gonna look at the future tense. All right, so everybody should be able to see this future tense. Now that word future, in the Hebrew, it would be Aithayad. All right. And we've learned that future tense, you would add that tha. You would add that tha in between. Let's get the rule up. See if I can make this bigger. Good. Okay, here we go. All right, so we have a verb up there, but we're just gonna get the rule real quick. So the rule for making a verb future, you're gonna add an I at the beginning. You add an I at the beginning of that verb, depending on whatever that subject pronoun is. So for example, the verb that we're using is ibad. All right, the verb used ibad. Ibad means to serve. All right, abad means to serve. So if I was making serve future tense, right? If I was going to make this future tense for ibad, I will put anya ibad. All right, this is saying that I will be, and it should be saying I will be serving. This will be future tense, so it's not I will serve. This was saying I will be serving. All right, so this is how, if I can type, this is how we will make that future tense. Now that's predicated upon that anya, or that I am, that subject pronoun. Now, depending on what that subject pronoun is going to change on how we conjugate that. All right. So for this first one, I'm gonna have them see. We're gonna go around and have everybody just kind of do this first one. I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit. Who remembers what the word for help is? Who remembers what the word for help is? You can just come off the mic if you know it. You can type it in the chat if you know it. Who remembers what the Hebrew word for help is? Oh, y'all gonna make me call on somebody. That's what it is.
Ooh, slack. You know what, Slacky? Yeah, I'm sure they just need to. You know, our class takes a lot of notes.
Whole bunch of notes.
They got to shift through. That's all. They just filtering through the information.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua Fryer.
Izar.
Most High in Christ. So the Hebrew word, and they thought, and somebody put it in the chat. Hold on, I covered my screen up. Probably, okay, Princess Tawabah put it in the chat for us as well. That's going to be Izar. All right. So Izar. How would I say Aqua Tharapa'a? How would you say I will help? I'll be helping. If we talking about Sabbath, we talking about the Passover, what we're gonna be doing, who will have what we're gonna be at, you're gonna be helping. How would you say I will be helping?
Slovakia. I don't recall because I didn't even take notes
That's
from.
okay. That's okay. We're gonna walk through it. All right. So first off, how would you say I or I am?
Slovakia.
Look at your screen. You okay? Look at your screen.
It's high.
Right there in your yellow. What you got for your yellow right there? See how I have it
Anna.
separate?
Anna.
Yes. Most High Christ. So now the word help is Izar. All right. So the rule for Anya, when I or I am, when that's the subject pronoun, the rule for that is just putting that I at the beginning of that word. All right. So you're gonna start off with Anya, I am. To help is Izar. Where would you put that I? Where would you put the I at?
At the end.
Right there where that blue is at. See where the blue is at?
At the beginning.
There you go. So now how would you put all that together? How would you say I will be helping?
Yeah, Azar.
Anya Izar. So try it again.
Anya Azar.
Anya Izar.
Anya Azar.
There you go. Anya Izar. And that's how you would say I will be helping. Give her a hand.
He's not.
Most High Christ. All right. So Princess Shelly.
Salakia Yagadar, real quick.
What you got?
Obviously Rashamath chimed in. He said you were right earlier.
Oh, okay. I will say, okay, Most High Christ. Most High Christ. So no need to put the B in there. Okay, Most High Christ.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, English was never one of my fortes. I couldn't stand English. Couldn't stand English in school. I always turned it to a debate class. All right. I will, sir. The water for that out of one. The water for that out of Rashamath. All right. So Princess Shelly. How would you say I will help? How would you say I will help? Still
Yeah.
Okay, what you got? So it's gonna start with the yellow first for I am. All right, and the only thing that we're really replacing is this right here. That's all we're replacing right there, and we're making that Izar.
So that would be Izar.
Most High Christ, give her a hand. Most High Christ. All right. Who remembers? I'm gonna throw a little curveball at him. All right. Young man Trey.
Slacky.
All right, I'm gonna throw a little curveball at you. How would you say I will give? How would you say I will give?
Anya Anathan.
Okay, all right. Look, you like 99%, right there. Anya Nathan. So try one more time.
Anya Anathan.
Most High and Christ. Give him a hand. I tried off some Tazakara. I tried.
Tried to get him.
Also, Rashamath said, "Be as a verb itself, which is hayah. I will be serving as ahaya." Okay, Most High and Christ. That makes sense. All right, that makes sense. All right, the water out of one. All right. So same thing. For you, Bria, Aqua Bria. How would you say, I will give? How would you say I would give?
Salakia, would it be Anya? I'm sorry, I Haya.
Nope, Nahaya, and you may have not been there when we actually went over that. So give, that verb forgive is Nathan.
Nathan.
Yep, and you may
Okay,
have heard it like when we say the prayers, and you hear us say Nathan Lanawa. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
That's give us the power. You know, so that's where you often hear us say that. So that verb forgive is Nathan. So traveling.
okay. Anya Nathan.
Fine, Christ, give her a hand.
Okay.
And I'm only
I gotta
doing
find my
it.
other notebook, y'all.
You to wild. We'll
I'm
make
not
sure.
even home right now. I just wanted to be a part.
Oh
Learn.
no, you're fine, and that's the right spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's the right spirit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So the water for that, you're right on it.
Thank you, sir.
Most High Christ. I'm trying to think. What's another one? That was another one. What about love? All right, Aqua. How would you say I will love?
Salaki, sir. Anya. Oh, you want me to go?
Yep.
Oh, Anya. Ahab.
Most High Christ. Give her a hand. And I did it like that just so you'll kind of see how to plug and play, you know what I mean, and how to put those together. Y'all did a great job with that. So that's an example of conjugating for the subject pronoun I or I am, and making it future tense. You know what I'm saying? All right. So now, yep, Most High Christ. Absolutely correct. So now we're just going to kind of go through the other ones. We're going to go through the other ones so you'll kind of see those. And then we're going to jump into these scriptures. All right. So now if that subject pronoun changes, if that subject pronoun is you or tha, the rule for you or tha, hold on, make sure I can't see how. Okay. Oh, okay. Most High Christ. She says she knows some words by heart, and that's how you learn it, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Give her a hand. That's all part of the process of kind of going through it. And again, I always try to refer and go back to it. If you remember if you can think back that far, you know what I'm saying? When we first started to learn how to talk and all that good old stuff, it's the same thing. If you have little kids, it's the same thing. They'll read and they'll eventually some of the words will become sight words, and they'll just know them by heart. You know, they'll know them by heart. I've seen videos with little baby babies, 2-3 years old, and they sitting here going through books and reading, and you know what I mean? And you would think you need to lock the baby up, but it's not that. They just have learned that group, what they see, they associate with, they know what their word is. They know that's an apple. They know that's a cat. Even if they can't go through all the steps of sound and each letter out, you know what I'm saying? It's amazing how the brain works. You know, so the water for that. And good job. All right, so subject pronoun for you is a tha. All right, it's a tha. So that subject pronoun, the way that we would make a word future tense for the subject pronoun you would be to add a tha at the beginning of that word. So for example, if I was saying you will be serving, all right, it would be a tha for you, tha ibad. All right, it'd be that same color, the same color code we had before, the yellow, the green, and then the yellow, the blue, and then the green. That green is going to be your root word. That yellow is going to be your subject pronoun, and the conjugation will be a tha. All right. So if I was going to say again, you will be serving, it would be a tha ibad, a tha ibad. Same thing. If I was going to say you will be helping, a tha izar, a tha izar. Or you would be giving a tha nathan. And again, it would be that same thing. And this is just a rule that you would utilize for the subject pronoun you or tha. So again, everything is predicated on that subject pronoun. All right. All right. Does everybody understand that?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
So for the you in the masculine, it's a tha.
Correct.
And then below it says the you for the feminine is a tha also.
Correct. Let me make sure. Yeah, it is. It's gonna because it's not feminine plural. It's not feminine plural. This is just feminine. So it still would be a tha. It's not feminine plural. It still would be a tha. Obviously, Rashomon, correct me if I'm wrong. So it would be.
Salaki Yagada.
Go ahead.
That you're absolutely correct. A thought just means you. There's no feminine or masculine version of you because it's just you. You know what I mean? But when you have you all, that's when you get into a thumb for the masculine and a thun for the feminine. And obviously, if there's a mixed crowd, it's still a thumb. But when it's just the singular, it's a thought for both.
Most side correct. But I feel smart now.
God.
Most side crack. All right, so now that was a very good question. Again, we always encourage everybody. If you have a question, ask a question. Somebody else is probably thinking the exact same thing. So it's good to ask questions. This is how we learn. We learn together. All right. So again, now this is going to be the tha, you, feminine. It's going to be different if you're speaking to sisters as opposed to a brother, right? So the rule for making a to conjugate that in the future tense for a tha feminine, you're gonna add a tha in the beginning, just like you will before, to the beginning of that root word. All right, and then you're gonna add a ya at the end of that root word. All right. So for example, if it's you will be serving, I'm talking to the VA, the Aquafian in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? It would be a tha ibadia. A tha ibadia. All right.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
So I'm only adding the ya if it's multiple Aquafian.
Well, no, this was if you're talking to us, this would be feminine period. If it's just feminine period, you're gonna add that ya to it. I just said the sisters, but because matter of fact, it probably would be a tha bad yan. Would it be?
If it was more than if it was more than one, it would be yan.
Yan with an N, right?
Khan.
Okay. Khan. That's what I thought. Yeah. So this still would be singular. So I shouldn't have said sisters. The Salaki for that aqua. So yeah. So if you're talking to a sister, it would be you would be serving. Again, it's going to be a tha ibadiya. If that was going to be help, it would be a tha izaria. All right. And again, some of these words again are going to stick out to you because we say them quite often when we're saying the prayers. Izaria, you hear that Izaria. All right, so I think that makes sense. Let's go to the next one. We are 8:14. All right, so now we went over the you in the masculine. We went over the you in the feminine. And last but not least is going to be subject pronoun we or naknawa. And we're going to conjugate for a naknawa in the future tense. So to conjugate for a naknawa in the future tense, you would add a na at the beginning of that root word. A na at the beginning of that root word. Again, this is going to be masculine or feminine. It's going to be the same for both. This is just saying we. So for example, if I was going to be saying we will serve, it would be a naknawa na abad. I was going to say we will help, a naknawa na azar. I was going to say we will give, a naknawa na nathan. All right. So does that make sense to everybody? When we actually going through and reading words, this should kind of give you a better idea of kind of what we're reading. How, when we normally we read in that forward inline where you'll actually see the root word at the bottom, and then you will see how they conjugate, put the prefix and suffixes and so forth on the word at the top that we're actually reading. So this kind of gives you an idea of how we're determining that. All right. Looks like you're right, Nakwa. All right. Most I cry. All right. Just let me know when you finish. Because after this, we're gonna move into the read of what we're gonna be reading for Avodah Shabbat for tomorrow. We're going to pick up where they left off, where we left off at last week. We're in the book of Genesis. We're going to start at Genesis 31 and 9 tonight. Genesis 31 and 9. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to go around the room, get everybody a verse, have them read it, and we're going to go from there. All right. All right. Rob, I'm going to go ahead and take this off the screen, and we're going to move on. Hold on. I see something in the chat back there. Okay, Most High Christ. All right, so let's stop that. So any questions, comments, or concerns on anything that we did tonight? Again, I know it's been a while since we kind of went over it. It's amazing. When you first start coming to these classes, it seemed like 2 hours is like forever. We're going to be in here all Friday night learning. And then once you get in here, you realize it's never enough time to go over all the things that we want to go over. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm taking them notes is very important. How obviously Rosh Hashanah and Cap always say it's a spiritual thing to take those notes. It's a spiritual thing. And you know, the Most High will provide the increase if you do the work. He will provide it. Go ahead.
So like I said, I apologize. I just saw in my notes that you already gave us this information before. So
no, it's okay. No, that's nothing wrong with that. I'm not, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I redo notes all the time. Mm-hmm. And for a lot of us, that's part of that learning process. If you have to rewrite that repetition is so important. You know, on television, the movie, and Esau's Kingdom, they make everything seem like it's so magical. It's so magical. They're born a genius, and it can really make you feel like it's something wrong with you. But best believe in most, if not all, fields, repetition is the key. Steph Curry did not become a good three-pointer shooter just because he picked up the ball and can shoot. Magnets or not, Officer Matai Zachariah. You know what I'm saying? It still took practice. You know what I'm saying? For him to get there, it still took practice over and over and over and over again.
Even with the magnets, he had to practice.
Even with the magnets, you still got to practice. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to pull that thing off. You know what I'm saying? So it still takes practice, and that's what everything. You know, even when we read, we talk a lot. You got to realize, anybody got little kids, them babies say the same words over and over again all day long, same words. They all sound the same, but they're practicing. They're practicing, and eventually they say something you understand what they said. You know, so that's just how that works. So it's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right, so we're gonna get the Blue Letter Bible up. Since I like Princess Shelley's head wrap so much, we're going to start with Princess Shelley first. Let's go ahead and get it up. And we're going to start at Genesis 31 and 9. For everybody else that's watching, let me know if that's big enough. Hold on. It don't look big enough to me. Okay, that's a little better. Goodness gracious. I might go put my good glasses on. All right, can y'all see that? All right, I don't hear no no's, so I'm thinking we might be all right. All right, so Princess Shelley, we're going to start with you. I don't know if they changed it at all. I just can't see y'all now. We're going to go with Genesis 31 and 9. What I have on screen is this. If this is your first time, again, tuning in, this is called a Blue Letter Bible. Blue Letter Bible is a great study tool. It does take some getting used to the navigation, but it's a good study tool. It's connected to that Strong's Concordance, so you can actually see what those words mean in Hebrew. All right, and you will be surprised at some of the things that again have been lost in translation. All right, private chat. What we got? Okay, Most High Christ. All right, so we're going to start with Princess Shelley. I want to get everything set up right. We're going to go with the forward inline. And this is Genesis 31 and 9. Make sure I got the right one up. All right. All right. So when you are ready, Princess Shelley, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me know.
Salakia.
All right. All right. So what we got first?
Wa ya ta zal.
Why Yatazar, Most High and Christ. All right. I'm gonna save the claps to the end because I see how this gonna go. What you got next?
A la ha yam.
Most High and Christ. All right.
A sa ma kwa na.
Hold on, let me say that one. So this one is just sa.
Sa.
No.
Salakia, that's just
Yeah, just Salakia. Yep. All right.
All right, hold on. Got off track here.
That's all right.
Okay.
So that's wait a minute. I think that's mine.
Ma kwa na.
Most High and Christ. Makwana. All right.
Wa ya san ha ya.
All right, let's try. So let's try that again. So what's that root word at the bottom? Your favorite person in the word. What's that root word at the bottom?
Abba.
Abba. There you go. So now we got Abba, and I added on. There you go.
Come.
Abba, you come. All right. Then last one.
Okay. Wa ya san.
Why your thumb?
Yeah. Oh.
No, you got it. Yep. Why your thumb? Like, yeah. Most High in Christ. Give her a hand. Now, if you're watching again on y'all better jump in these classes. Y'all better jump in. Aquafin is taking off like a rocket. But you did a great job. I thought it was just you, Officer Mataza Akara. Thought it was just you. Hey, I guess I got a little bit of magic in me too. Most High in Christ.
Most High in Christ, absolutely.
Great job,
absolutely. It's the like I don't think it got nothing to do with neither one of us. I think it's
look, I know. I'm just trying to steal a little credit. You did it all by yourself. You did a great job. A great job. All right, so I'm going to English. This is Genesis chapter 31, verse 9. Thus the Most High have taken away the cattle of your father and given them to me. All right. What we got next? Let's go with first. Let me get it up here first. And this is the only thing I don't like about the Blue Letter Bible. They don't make it that simple just to go to the next verse. If there's any Blue Letter Bible people out there listening, that would be the only main suggestion I would have. That's the only thing that's a little difficult, but I mean, it is what it is. Other than that, I think it's a great tool. It gives you different ways to kind of break it down where you can actually see the root word, see how it's conjugated, see the English, see the Hebrew, and you can actually even click where you see these numbers. That's the concordance. That's the actual Strong's numbers that's associated with it. We can click on it. It's going to give us a definition of it, a breakdown of it, of their word history and so forth. So I think it's a really, really good tool. All right, so go ahead.
I'm just watching. I can't really talk for real. But I
still
want to be up here.
Yeah, no, you too wild. I done truncated my screen. I didn't even see you had joined us. Most High in Christ.
Yeah, Shema Thabashem
Yeah, Shema Thabashem Yahusha. What's up? Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So like if I could, y'all give her a hand.
Yeah, damn right.
Absolutely. She's still here in class. She is still on stage. She's made it clear she can't really participate like that, but she is absolutely here participating. So the water said, we appreciate it.
Yeah, man. As I've been told multiple times in the UPK, what's your excuse?
Damn right.
We have soldiers in the UPK. You know what I'm saying? What is your excuse? You know what I mean? For real. So the water for that, Aqua. All right. So, young man Trey, you still with us?
Thank you.
Most High in Christ. I'm gonna get you to do verse 10 for me. Get you to do verse 10 for me.
That's it?
Yep, it's already up on screen. This is gonna be Genesis 31 and 10. I don't want to say it. What's your excuse? What's anyone else's excuse? You are absolutely correct. All right, so whenever you're ready, young man Trey.
Waya,
Yeah, okay.
Bye.
The Most High in Christ. All right.
Yaham.
I told you, them Tazai Karaj. Y'all be pronouncing that thing. Well, good job. Good job.
Hatazan.
Okay.
Lasha.
All right.
Ayanya.
Okay, Most High in Christ.
Wara.
Okay.
Bakalwam.
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 You get it.
Wahana.
There you go.
Asadayam.
Okay. I see Rashma said Bakalawam makes a sound at the end. Bakalawam.
Bachal. Good Lord.
You get this one first. Hold on.
Bakalawam.
That's what I think you had it right there.
Bakalawam.
That sounded perfect right there. Told you I'd be looking at them Arabs. That's all right. Most High in Christ. All right. And I think you already said this one. I thought of him. All right.
Halayam.
Okay.
Al.
All right.
Hatazan.
Hatazan. Most High in Christ.
Iquadaya.
Aquarium.
Aquadium.
Okay.
Nabaradian.
Wabaradium.
Wabaradium.
Most High in Christ. Give him a hand. You did a great job. Now these three right here at the end, before I read it in the English, is a great example of again, it may look like as long it's going to be difficult, but by looking at that root word, you get you know how to say it, how to pronounce it, where to kind of put what at. If you look at that root word for that first one, that's iquad. So it would be iquadium. That yum on the end is just making it plural. All right, it's just making it plural. So iquadium. That next one is the root word naquad, so that would be naquadium. All right, for speckled. The last one is barad, and that would be baradium. Baradium. You just have the wa for and at the beginning of it. Baradium, making it plural, and it's just that simple. You did a great job. Give him another hand.
Damn right.
We're going to read it in the English. Maybe. And it came, let me go to the actual scripture and read it. All right, so Genesis chapter 31. And it came to pass at the time that the cattle conceived, that I lifted up mine eyes and saw in a dream. That word dream is that Bachalium. I think I might be getting a hang of it. That's that dream, right? And behold, the rams which leaped upon the cattle were ring straight, speckled, and gristled. All right. So you did a great job with that. Who else we got? Bria had to go. She had to go pick up Trooper Yabaka out there slaving. Most High in Christ, the water for joining us when you did, though, Aqua. We appreciate it. Hopefully you got us in the background listening to us so you can hear us saying appreciate you. All right. Next up is 31, Genesis chapter 31, verse 11. Aqua Tharapa'a, are you available to read? I know I heard the little man back there.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Most High in Christ. Let me get ready to get it up on the screen for you. We're going to do Genesis 31 and 11. All right. All right, so here it is. It's up on the screen. Whenever you're ready, we're going to break it down.
By Amar.
Most High in Christ.
I can't. So I can't. I got my glasses on.
That's okay.
That's a lot.
Alia. That's you got I in the beginning, so Alia. Alia. All right. The next one.
I think she might be frozen, younger though.
Is it? Yep, I think she is froze. Yeah. All right. Now, so I'll pick up for you until you get back in here.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua Fry.
Would you like me to keep going?
Oh, that's the wild. I was gonna give you that next one though, but that's the wild.
I got something like the next one available as well if need be.
Oh, most I cry. Look, I was gonna I was like I was gonna tell them if the baby doll tassel wears ever coming to the truth, this gonna be half the niggas' name in Israel right here. This gonna be everybody's name right here, Malak. That's how I remember this. But if you want to go ahead and read Aqua Fry, that'll be perfect.
Oh man.
So like you said, Malak.
I pray.
Ha Allah Hayam.
Ha Allah Hayam. Mosiah Christ.
Bakalawam.
You got it. Bakalayam. Bakalawam. So like it.
Yeah,
That's one of them sight words. It's just Jacob.
Yeah, I don't ever get it on the first one. Yeah, Quab.
There you go. Yai Quab. You got it. Yai Quab. That'll be the other half right there. The half gonna be Malak. The other half will be Yai Quab.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Amar.
Wa Amar.
I'm sorry. Wa Amar.
Wa Amar, Mosiah Christ. Know that Amar is speak or said. Wa Amar, and I said. All right, last word.
Oh, Hananaya. Am I missing? I don't know.
I would say Hananya. You correct me if I'm wrong, Officer Mataz Zachariah.
No, that's correct. Hananya.
Hananya. Okay. Hananya. All right, Mosiah Christ. Look, you did a great job. Give her a hand. He said, "Pass me the baton." I get it. Pass me the baton. Mosiah Christ. All right. My qualifier said, "How about fact crazy?" Yeah, we'll go to the next one. So let's go ahead and get that one for. Well, let me go ahead and read it in the English. This is Genesis chapter 31, verse 11. And the angel of the Most High spake unto me in a dream, saying, or it's like in the angel of the power spake unto me in a dream, saying, Jacob. And I said, here am I. All right. We're going to go to Genesis chapter 31 and verse 12. Genesis chapter 31 and verse 12. And again, I'm going to go with the forward inline. I guess I could read one of them. Take off a little bit of the bird. What you think out of one?
Mosiah Christ. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm sure they ain't gonna complain.
No, I don't think they're mad. All right. So first one be Wayamar, Shah, Na, Ayana, Ayanayak.
Salaki. I think that's Ayanyaka.
Ayanyaka Salaki. Ayanyaka. Wara'a. Call. Ha Thadium. Ha Lion. Ha Alium. Al Hatazan. Aquadium. Nequadium. Wabardium. Wabaradium. Salakia. Kaya. Rayathia. All right. Ath. Kal. Ashar. Laban. Asha. Lak. All right, most of correct.
Most of correct.
All right, and we're gonna read it in the English. We're gonna read it in the English. Genesis chapter 31, verse 12. And he said, lift up now thine eyes and see, all the rams which leap upon the cattle are ring straight, speckled, and grizzled. For I have seen all that Laban doeth unto thee. Laban was old dirty bastard, you know what I'm saying? Laban was old crafty one. He was a crafty one, you know what I'm saying? And again, by Jacob being obedient, the Most High showed him how to get one up on the one upper. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. We at Genesis 31 and 13. Genesis 31 and 13. All right, we're gonna go to forward inline again. All right. So who we got out here? All right, so Ra'ad, if you want to take this one, that would be Tawab.
Salakia, sir. I had the last one worked out. Okay, so we all
I got you. I'm gonna give you time to get the next one worked out.
Okay, so we're gonna do this together. Okay.
Standing toes in Israel.
That like you study for the old pop quiz. You come in and we're gonna do the next two chapters.
I offered the last one. You should let me have that. You read this one, but that's okay. Nah. Yeah. Hold on. Anyaka.
Anakia.
Oh, Anakia.
Is that right off some times, Akbar?
Okay, Anakia.
Okay.
Okay. Ahal.
Most sign correct. All right.
Bayaf.
Okay.
Al.
Yep.
Ashar.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Mashaka.
Mashakath.
Salaki, I forgot the at the end. Mm-hmm. Sham.
All right.
Matazaba.
Oh, sign correct.
Ashar.
You got it.
Nadarth. Nadaroth.
There you go.
Nadaroth.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Look, I can't put these two sounds together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah.
That makes sense. Sham.
Yep.
Nadar.
Okay.
Atha.
Most I correct. Itha. Yeah, Itha.
Okay. Kwam. Taza'a.
Yeah, because I think that Y would be silent, right? Ottoman?
That's Kwam, like Kwame Ashala.
Okay, yeah, most I correct. Yeah. That and if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. That's kind of where you get the Shalawamis from. Something very similar to that, if I'm not mistaken.
It's something similar to it, yes. And that's just like what Officer Yerashimaf had put in the chat, where the end of that word made that sound.
Correct.
Yeah, it drags sometimes. It's not always the hard pronunciation of that wa.
No sound cry. Okay.
Keep going.
You got it.
Go.
Okay. I was giving you a second to get your stuff together. See,
I think I might have this one. The water. Taza'a.
All right.
Mawa. Nope. Salakia. Hold, please. Man.
Okay. We say this one quite. We say this one a lot in the prayers.
Concert.
Earth, land, ground. Well, not ground, but earth, land.
Ha'arataza.
You got it. Most High and Christ. Most High and Christ. And obviously, Rashwa said right. And Shalom and Shalom. Most High and Christ. Yeah. Right. That's actually a really good one. I didn't even realize we could use Quam to dispel them like that. I'm gonna have to keep that in the repertoire.
Yep.
But you are absolutely correct. Ha'arataza. Whenever I hear that, I know we are at the end of the prayers.
It's making it so hard. Wait. Haza
Most High Christ.
Washawab. Al.
Yep. Well, all.
Did I say it right the second time?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Arataza.
Most High Christ.
Mawa. La. Mawa La. No. Hold, please. Toss a K on the end. I don't know how I'm doing that. Okay, K. Okay. Mawaladathak. I don't know how to put all that together.
No sweat. Mawaladath. I feel like it. Mawaladathka.
Mawaladathka. So I say the A at the end of that, K.
Yeah, well, Mawaladathka.
Mawaladathka. Oh, Khan.
You got it.
If I could, Yagadah.
Go ahead.
Right. So you want to pronounce that ka at the end, because again, if you look down and look at your root word, and I believe you may be able to pronounce this maladath. Just like that drawn out wa.
Just like that, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But that root word is either mawaladath or maladath. Do you see that?
Khan.
Right. And because that ka is on the end, then you're going to pronounce it and with the suffix. So maladathka or mawaladathka.
Yeah. Okay, most sound correct. I think that's exactly what it is maladafka. Okay.
Right.
All right, most sound correct. Give her a hand. I don't know if Officer Corral or Com is still with us. I saw that word. Yep. So maladafka. Yeah. Like you said, it kind of rolls into it. Okay, most sound correct. But I saw Mutazabah, and they said the pillar. I don't know if you saw that.
I saw that as well. Salak, I saw that as well.
Yeah, I don't know if Corral come. I seen that, but when I seen it, I seen Mutazabah in my mind, the pillar.
Damn right.
Damn devil reached over and called himself acting up. And he was nowhere in the world he was gonna get past the pillar. You know what I'm saying? But all right, so Genesis chapter 31, verse 13. I am the power of Bethel, where thou anointest the pillar, and where thou vowedest a vow unto me. Now arise, get thee from this land, and return unto the land of thy kindred. Once all the smoke had cleared, he said, go on, get the hell away from Laban. Going back to the land of land of your people. All right, mission accomplished. 14 years later.
Damn right.
That dirty bastard. All right, so what we got next? What we got next? Every time I read that story, that must be tripping me out. And I know time was a little bit different then, but 14 years, that's a long time. Nigga done swindled you 2 times. You know, that's exactly. A long time off sometimes.
Exactly. Especially your uncle at that.
Yeah. He. I had an uncle like that though.
Cold.
I had an uncle just like that, cold blooded. Cold blooded. All right. Okay. All right. So we got Genesis 31 and 14 next. What we looking like on time? I think we can get 2 more out of. What you think? I think we might be able to get 2 more.
Let's do
it. Princess Shelly. And we get the forward in line. We're going to go with Princess Shelly. Then we're going to end with young man Trey. I think we can do it. I think we're going to be able to do it. All right. Princess Shelly, if you're ready, we're going to start with you on Genesis chapter 31 and verse. Make sure I'm on the right one. I'm on the right verse, right? 13. No, 14. Salaki. Genesis 31 and 14.
Salaki. You're right.
You're not here. One moment.
Right. You ready?
No.
No. I got faith in you.
Wa sa I na I'm
What's an ain? All right.
ra ta la
Rakal.
ra
Rakal.
okay.
I'm starting to get good at this car. As long as I got some words and behind in front of it, I can halfway say it. Rakal. All right. All
Wa
right.
la a
Walla ah.
Salaki. And this is a correction from when we went over this before. So that's Leah's name.
Correct.
So it's Wa'alaha. Wa'alaha. It's a slight pronunciation of that ha on the end.
okay.
Say it one more time. Wa'alaha.
La-ha.
La-ha. Okay, most times
Right.
I see
Because
okay.
la-ah is no.
Gotcha.
So this is, yeah, but that has that ha on the end, so it's slightly different.
Because it would be yeah and no. Okay, Wa'alaha. Most times correct.
Wa sa ma ra na
What's na?
God
All right.
ta wa la wa
Okay, so like I'm sorry, I scrolled up and went back up. You correct, Laya. Salaki. Yeah, Laya.
La-wa.
La-wa.
la wait no ha I walk
Ha Awad.
then I he said how do I
Yep, Ha Awad.
which one are you on? On that one. On the one that has a box on it.
Okay. So his doesn't have the line, so I'm going on.
Oh. La na wa
Lana
la
Wa.
na wa.
Salaki.
Go ahead, I want.
That should annihilate us.
Yep, Lanawa.
Right, Lanawa.
Yep, I think she said it right. I said it wrong. All right.
La qua.
No A at the end.
Call.
Can't put an A on the end.
Okay. La.
I think that's right. Yeah, that one thrown me out. Kalqua.
Kwalak. That's like it. Khalak.
Khalak.
Yeah.
Okay. Most high correct. All right. You
Wa
getting that?
na ka la.
Wanna kalaha? Wanna call her? Okay.
Wow.
Ba.
We're of inheritance. I think it's wanna call her.
Ba ya.
Wanakhala. Wanakhala.
All right. All right. I gave Shelly the one with all the cars in it.
Ha ba ya na wa.
Say it again.
Ha ba ya na wa.
You know what I'm saying?
I think.
Okay, yeah, she said.
I think yeah, I think you might have skipped one, baby cakes.
Good.
Yeah, go. This one right here in the house.
Via.
Most High in Christ. Yeah, I knew you knew that one. And then I think you already said this one. Try to say this one again.
Abayanawa.
Abba Yahweh, Most High in Christ, our Father, Most High in Christ. Give her a hand. You got all the cars and all the paragraphs. You did a great job with it too. We did have one correction from Officer Matazai. I'm slacking from Officer Yerushalayim. Where is that word at? Right here. He said that's Watha Mana. Watha Mana. Watha Amarna. Okay. Watha Amarna. Yeah, maybe okay. We got it now. And that's why I try to commit as much as possible to memory when you see them, because like when you try to, I know for me, when I try to read them all together, it throws me off. I can look at it and know exactly what each one is saying, but try to put them together, like Aqua was saying, it gets a little difficult trying to. So once you get the correct pronunciation, Wasar Manad, now I know you know what I'm saying, say it that way. So most I crack the water for that. All right, we 9:02. We got one more. I think we're doing great on time. Let's go ahead and break it down in English first. All right, so Genesis chapter 31 and 14. And Rachel and Leah answered and said unto him, is there yet any portion or inheritance for us in our father's house? All right. We're going to do one more. We're going to get young man Trey to close this out. I'm trying to remember. I think when I talked to young man Trey before, he didn't tell me he was a Call of Duty man. I think he played. I think he was like my son. He wasn't no big fan of Call of Duty. Correct me if I'm wrong, young man Trey. You know it dropped yesterday.
Salakia, I had no clue. I don't keep up with that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's kind of what I thought. I think you like Jay. You like my son Jay. You ain't no real big Call of Duty fan like me. That's an old folk game now. You know, it dropped yesterday, Officer Mataz Akara.
It's like I had no clue either.
I did. I pretend all the zombies and all the other. I'm sorry. What you say, man?
Salakia, you are not old.
I'm not. Most time, Christ. She is absolutely correct. I ain't old, and I act like all the zombies and other people is just the oppressor, and I'm getting a head start. You know, that's how I look at it. All right, we got one more, young man Trey. We got one more. We're gonna do Genesis, chapter 31 and 15. Yep, and 15. I'm gonna have you knock that out, and we're gonna call it a night. Y'all did an awesome job tonight.
Damn right.
Salakia. Halawa.
All right.
Power Yawah.
Nakarayawas.
Nakarayawa.
It's like it. That first one is Halawa. Halawa. I think that's what I don't want to say. Is that right? Off sometimes I go around Halawa. For the first one.
Salakia, okay, so that's not what's typed. I thought that's how it was pronounced. I just wanted to check. It's Halawa, not Halawa.
Because I think Trey actually said Halawa.
We'll see what he says. Y'all keep going.
All right, most high Christ. All right, so this one will be Nakarayawaf. Nakarayawaf. Nakarayawaf.
Nakarayawaf.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
When she got that
Nahashabana.
Nahashabnawa.
Nahashabnawa.
Most High Christ.
La. Loa.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Makaranwa.
All right. Makarnawa.
Makarnawa. Waya Aka.
All right. Why y'all call?
Gam.
Yep.
Akawa.
Akawa. Yep.
Ach.
Yep.
Hasapanawa.
Just think about that root word. That root word is the same as silver, right? Silver or money or kasap.
Kasapnawa.
You got it, Most High in Christ. All right, give him a hand. All right, we just got one correction on that very first one. He was saying the root word is la'ah, like no, so it would be hala'ah.
Hala'ah.
I think.
Hala'ah.
Hala'ah. Hala'ah. Hala'ah. Salaki.
Hala'ah, I believe is how you pronounce the entire.
All right, Most High Christ.
Hala'ah.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say that damn why.
Right. Right.
I'm so thankful the Lord found me and them fake niggas didn't give me first. Allah. You did a great job, Trey. You did a great job.
Right.
Great job. Give Trey another hand. We're gonna read it in English. We're gonna read it in English. He said, Mataz, I said it correct. Most time cry. All right. So we're gonna read it in English. Genesis chapter 31 and 15. Are we not counted of him strangers? For he hath sold us and have quite devoured also our money. All right. We're going to end it there. Y'all did a great job. Give everybody a hand. Y'all did an awesome job tonight. Friday night, y'all did a great job. Thought we was going to see a couple more faces in here, but that's all right. I'm thankful for the brothers and sisters that we got in here. Y'all did a great job. Let me stop this on the screen. Trey talking about he don't want to play no Call of Duty. We want to talk about that, Trey. We want to talk about
like it. Obviously, Ross got jokes.
I see. He's got to be adding letters. But I do that in the English too. I do it with the English. You know, I make it feel comfortable to me. You know, that's
as long as you can pronounce it, ain't y'all can
I know what I was trying to say. All right. But the water, he said he's gonna start liking COD. It's gonna be. I'm gonna bring it up to your pop. We're gonna play it on that damn. We're gonna play it on the what I'm talking about, the projector. Yeah, we're gonna put it up on the projector. Come on, I don't act like that out of one. You're gonna get into it, and look, they're gonna be looking for us for class one day. Like, what are these niggas at? Class should have been started. We're gonna be killing.
No, we won't. You don't give me checked for Call of Duty. It won't happen. It's lucky.
Okay, great. But the water for everybody joining us. Aqua for not even joining in. So the water for all. I appreciate that. Appreciate Aqua for all for joining us. Did she ever make it back up here? Yeah, she did. She did. She made
it back on.
Yeah, Aqua, Bria. You know what I'm saying? She had to go pick up Trooper Yabaka. So yeah, Most High in Christ the water for that. You know what I'm saying? We really do appreciate y'all joining. And you know, y'all make the class. Then she'll make the class. When we get to like 20 people up in here, we can't get everybody on screen. Y'all all gonna have first dibs. You know, y'all gonna get first dibs. All right, so we're gonna go around the room. We're gonna make sure everybody is Tawab. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody is Tawab before we get up out of here. I don't want to say I'm not looking great. Came to class while at slavery, Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Give her another hand. It's a brother. Also, Matazak Karaga, we're talking about in our special class. I'll never say it out loud, you know what I'm saying, like Candyman, but in our special class, you know what I'm saying, it's a brother that's in a wheelchair. You feel me? And he show up faithfully. He shows up faithfully. And, you know, again, to me, that just symbolizes what this truth is all about. There's so many things we can get into, we ain't got no business getting into. And we'll make time for it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to jump over mountains for it. We're going to do everything we can to get to that. But when it comes to this truth, again, some folks, not y'all, make excuses where they can't get in here. And really, it is no excuse. For us, we know this is the most important thing in the world, us getting our own, rebuilding our nation. And again, that being able to talk with one another is going to be very important very soon. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be very important very soon. And I think that gets missed on a lot of people. We had our own language, but we've had so much taken from us. We don't even realize how special that is. You know what I'm saying? So the water for everybody that joined us tonight. Princess Shelly, all them highs you read tonight. What you got? What you got for us before we get up out of here?
I'm so wild. I'm excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, what you got going on tomorrow?
I'm going to my homecoming at my school.
Snap. Okay, you make sure you got your head on a swivel. You got your head on a swivel. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you have a good time. And we ain't got to come up there and put hands on nobody. Or how Officer Rasha Mob said, we ain't got to go up there and get nobody no mercy.
And to show nobody no mercy, Marvin.
Nobody no mercy, Ma, you know, because yeah, we will do it. We will do it. Young man Trey, how's everything going in your world? You Tawab, the water for you joining us tonight.
So okay, things are going to wild, figuring stuff out.
Okay. You had the midterms and stuff. You're about midterm time now, right?
Yep, I did well on most of them. Yeah.
Okay, most high Christ. That's congratulations. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And so again, that's even that in itself. You know what I'm saying? You still make a time to get in here. That's a huge thing. So you know, the water for that. The water for that. Aqua Thara. How's everything going with you?
I'm Tawab, sir. I'm starting my classes in the spring of 2025. So I've
Okay.
been studying hard. So yeah. Actually, my cousin is a big fan of Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he play it on his Xbox though, sir.
I'm an Xbox fan too. You know what I'm saying? So he look for Judah. Look for Judah. I think 725. I think it's Judah 725 is my tag. I'm gonna throw it out here one of these guys. I put it on out there for the world to see. I might throw it on Facebook tonight. See if I can find some new friends. You know what I'm saying? But the water for that, and I guess that's good. You're studying and getting ready for your forward when it come up. See, now you got a little extra time to be ready for when it do start. See, you was all upset before. Now you know you got a little extra time to get ready. Yeah, damn right. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. So the water for you joining us tonight. Aqua for Aya. You ain't break no speed limits getting here tonight.
So I can say la. But I just appreciate being able to be here and fellowship with everybody and be able to go through this together.
Most High Christ. We glad you here as well. You did a great job. You even able to pick up. You know what I'm saying? When Aqua Therapy dropped out, you was able to jump on that, grabbed another one. So again, with the water for that. I don't want to talk about his PS5 collecting dust. Well, look, grab that Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? It's cross gen. It's cross gen. So even though you're on the 5, I'm on the box. I see you on that. You know, I see you on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting all the rust off too. I was addicted to that game before. You know, I have none of the time I used to have. But I have shot me a couple of zombies today. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna front. I got a couple of them today. Aqua for nah. Can you talk? You can't talk? Okay. All right. Most high
Salaki, sir. She said she Tawab.
Okay. I ain't see my little man. I ain't see him. I gotta make sure next high holy day we get, I get down there and check him out. You know what I'm saying? What you got a PS5 for if you hate video games? Ottawa? what you do with a PS5? You trade that in. You know what I'm saying? Get a big screen or something. I love video games. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have me some video games in the kingdom. So, but the water for everybody joining. If nobody else has anything, I'm gonna go ahead and start removing everybody off the screen again. The water, y'all did an excellent job. Excellent job. What you got?
I just want to say, again, this is a Friday night. Y'all always show up and y'all get it in, and y'all are trying and going through everything that you got to go through to get better at this Lashawan Qadash, and that says a lot. And it's a lot, and it's very spiritual about being in the truth. Again, when you're in the world, Friday night is the time to get it in, to do everything that you just want to enjoy and indulge yourself in. So the fact that y'all are showing some restraint, some discipline, and you're actually here on a Friday when a lot of folks are not. Again, I can't applaud y'all enough. Y'all are learning this Lashawan Qadash, and like I said, it's going noticed. So, most high in Christ, an excellent work.
Most high in Christ. That is awesome. Again, I'm gonna go and start getting everybody off screen. Before y'all go, y'all had asked for that playlist. We did put that playlist on the link tree to go straight to the form of all things, and the Bible is black. So those series are on there. Those series are on this. You can go directly there. All right, we got 50 videos dropping every day. So hopefully everybody got your notifications set. It should be videos dropping every day. We're gonna try to keep them coming like that. We got a lot of camp videos. So y'all make sure y'all jump in there, leave your comments and so forth, so we can get them out there in the world. Like, share, subscribe, all that good old stuff. Also, Yarash Moff says it's a beautiful thing. This always puts a smile on his face, and he loves to see it. And I know he don't much put a smile on Officer Yarash Moff's face, so that's big for him to say that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have been in his classes. He don't give a damn, you know. So the fact that puts a smile on his face, that's saying a lot. And you know what I'm saying? That's definitely my sentiments exactly. So again, the water again, we can't say it enough. In the progress, I mean, you can see it. You can see it. I hope y'all can see it. I know we see it. Y'all read. Well, I ain't gonna say it. I see it off some Tazak off screen. Y'all read better than some of the other reading that we done seen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do an excellent job. You know what I'm saying? For folks that don't have to get up every Saturday and read it in the Sabbath service, y'all do wonderful. And I'm definitely proud to be a part of that. Definitely proud to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So the waterfall that, and the water you off to you off to. I'm Yarash Moff for always sticking around, making sure we get it right. You know what I'm saying? Making sure we get it right. You feel me? And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting everybody off screen. We're gonna hit these announcements and get ready to call it a night. Get ready to call it a night. The water, everybody. All right, let's get everybody up out of here. All right. We got another one. Out under our belt, Officer Matazar Kara. We even had one of. I mean, it may have been more folks that we're seeing again. If this was your first time joining tonight, make sure y'all put your name and city and state in the chat. If you have questions, that's how you learn, by asking those questions. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're here for, and we learn together. You know what I'm saying? We learn together. Ain't no shame, no ridicule, or nothing like that in here. This is a very conducive learning environment. Very conducive learning environment, and we enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? We definitely enjoy it. Yeah, you know. What you got, Officer Matazar Kara?
That was all I had. What I said earlier, man. I'm just really proud of Virginia. We are doing it, and everybody who again shows up every week, every night. I mean, Salaki, these brothers and sisters show up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then on the Sabbath service as well. So, but again, for the Lashawan Qadash, we got a special class. We got a special class that enjoys it and puts in the work. And like I said, it matters. It's spiritual. It is learning our culture, not just the breakdown of the Bible, not just cutting Christians, but learning who we are, and that it so matters. So that's
it's really a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? I know me and you had talked about it before. Again with our special class. That brotherhood, that sister, having other brothers suffer with you, learn with you, it makes a huge difference. You know what
absolutely.
I'm saying? It makes a huge difference in what you take in, how much you push yourself, you know what I'm saying, the whole nine, so for anybody else again that's out there watching, y'all make sure y'all jump on up in here. Because when this thing goes south, Howard Shot come back and you don't know what the hell he said. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there looking, and that might be your last look. You know what I'm saying? That might be your last look. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a sad way to go, because you didn't know what the hell he was saying. I don't want you made it that far. That'd be real. That's tough right there.
Tell you to go yum, you go shower. Oh, that's gonna be a problem.
Hey, that'd be your last turn. You know what I'm saying? That's your last turn. You gotta worry about turning no more.
Right.
Remember the story of the fig tree. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to Captain Mashak the other day. You remember the story of that fig tree. Christ went up to that tree. You know what I'm saying? After camp, Christ was hungry. He went up to that tree. He saw them leaves, and that tree didn't have that fruit. And that was the tree last day. That tree didn't have to worry about producing no more fruit afterwards. That was it for that tree. You feel me? And that's our king. That's our king. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, y'all keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. We ain't in here for show. You know what I mean? We ain't in here for show. The water for everybody joining us. The water for you, Officer Matazar Kara. You know what I'm saying? Joining us.
And the bar. I swear.
You know. Yeah, I appreciate it. If you don't have anything else, I'm gonna find these announcements somewhere. We got a nice calendar. I need to add. I'm gonna add that calendar to the link tree. I haven't added it yet. That's one of the things I didn't do today. So I am gonna make sure that I add that to the calendar for next year, Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says, I always say, Lord willing, because we're not in control of no days. Most time I might shorten this thing up and it won't be no 2025. You know what I'm saying? Be on high looking at the 2025. But Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? If we get there, again, we have the calendar for next year. I think Itazab out of Florida did it. I'm not sure. But it looks nice though. I like that blue and that green that they put on it. You know what I'm saying? I think they did a good job on it. I'm going to make sure I get that added to that link tree as well. At the end of these videos now, I added it. So at the end of the brothers classes and stuff, you should see just like our videos online. You'll see the promo for Commander Junior Hana. It's gonna have a QR code. You can actually scan that to pay your tithes. You know what I'm saying? You can actually scan that to pay your tithes. We're gonna start adding those to all of our videos on here as the order was brought down. And hey, I think that's about it. I think that'll do it. Make sure y'all join. Y'all look at that TikTok, the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? The different things that we're doing on there. So you're able to stay in tune with different high holy days. What's going on in the world? You know what I'm saying? Through the eyes of the priest and the prophet. There's so many people online crying out of one. They crying over a little dirt. Now all that music about them, I get them, I'm pop them, I got them. It's good. They go to bread. That was fine. Not everybody upset and sad. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to pay the piper, how they say. Now everybody's sad. You know, I don't get it. This place is amazing to me. This place is amazing to me. But you know, where we at? All right, I might just have to do it off the top of my head. I've been wanting to learn how to do it like that anyway. I kind of hate looking for it at the end of each class. And I feel like we've been doing it for too long. I should know about heart by now. Let me see. I'm gonna start until I find it. We are the Israelite School, the Universe Project now. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street out of Harlem, New York, under Commander Junior Hana. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister come to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. If a brother or sister has an interest in another brother or sister, they would get permission from the head to court each other. After that 6-month period, then they would get permission from the head to marry. Tithes. I just found it. Tithes, which is a commandment, found in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, my Ishra. A tenth of any increase the Most High give you, you want to give to the Treasury Department or the teacher. You can go to ISUPK.com to pay your tithes. Again, at the end of these videos, you will see Commander Junior Hana come up. It's going to be a QR code next to him. You can actually scan that QR code and take it right there, and you can pay your tithes that way. For so long, we've given our money away to these charlatans. We've given away to these damn charlatans and these hustlers and these lies and these power bottoms. You know what I'm saying? So they can get on stage and they Gucci and gyrate and praise the Lord.
Exactly.
You feel me? Now you know where it's supposed to go. So don't switch up now. You know what I'm saying? Don't switch up now. Pay your tithes. Pay your tithes. You are fooling yourself. If you call yourself in the truth, you call yourself building this nation and you ain't contributing. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord told you to. Don't even look at it like a like a contribution. Look at it like a duty, like a law that it is that we're supposed to do. Found in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. There's also a priest fund. That priest fund is a free will offering you can give to the priest. You know what I'm saying? Any amount whatsoever. It's not mandatory at all. That's going to be up to y'all. Upcoming holy convocations. The very next one that we have is going to be the Feast of Dedication of Hanukkah, right? What day is that? That's going to be, Is that right? That's not right. Is that
what
right?
You got December 25th?
Yeah. Ain't that fun? Oh, snaps. Yeah, okay, bet. Yeah, we ruining Christmas this year. Damn right. Yeah. Christmas, get out the way.
Damn right.
Like Ludacris say, move, bitch, get out the way. Nah, it won't be no Christmas this year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Feast of Dedication of Hanukkah, Salakia, December 25th for the span of 8 days. You can find that in First Maccabees, chapter 4, verses 52 through 61. If you ever want some inspirational stories or inspirational history, man, Maccabees, they get me fired up every time I read the Maccabees. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ready to go out and do some things. That's why I got Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? All right, so again, we got Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah coming up for our holy days. If any brother in the school, any brother that's observant wants to be a trooper, wants to be part of this school, you want to be a soldier for the Most High, you want to get your hands dirty, you know what I'm saying? You ready to get this work? Getting all black. Boots, pants, shirt, headband, war scarf. Show up, ready to roll, ready to work. You know, come on, get this work. You can be just like Trooper Yabakar. You feel me? You can be just like Trooper Yabakar. You know what I'm saying?
If I could.
Go ahead.
You could be like Trooper Yabakar. You can also be like Officer 5000 Yarash Mouth. You can be like Captain Shah. You can be like any of the captains and the generals, because everyone started out as a trooper. That's how you come to school. That's what it is. There's work to be done, and everybody has the same path. So it's just a function of how much work you put in, but you have to get in the body to actually do some work.
Damn right. And you got to get in some all black. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got to get in some all black. You know what I'm saying? Don't cheat yourself. You feel me? Don't cheat yourself. Getting all black, come on up in his body and get this work. You know what I'm saying? There's no time like the present. The Bible says to make haste. Make haste. He said, when I found you, I made haste. And as you can see, everything is starting to crumble and fall down all around you. You better grab on while you can. You better jump on for this train go. The scripture says it's going to come a time where they're going to be looking for the priests and prophets off some Tazakara. They're going to be looking for them, and they ain't going to be able to find them. They say, what them loud niggas that was on the corner?
Right.
It's getting rough out here. What they at? Where they at? And we're not going to be there. It's going to be too late then. You feel me? It's going to be too late then. You know what I'm saying? The Most High's mercy and grace, it ain't going to go on forever. It ain't going to go on forever, you know. But the water, again, for everybody that joined us, sisters, y'all can't be troopers. Y'all can't be troopers, but you damn sure can get in here and support and help, you know what I'm saying, and help this body like the sisters do, like the sisters of Akwathian of VA do every time we get together. And I wanted to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, I be seeing the brothers from Baltimore quite often. They still talking about that plate. But we got ready for camp. Captain Sapari said, hey, you know, the brother's still talking about them plates. I said,
damn right. That was the end of Day of Atonement. They did an awesome job.
They really appreciated it, man. Like I said, they still talk about it. They really appreciated it. It was a beautiful thing. And it's a beautiful thing to get all the schools together like that. You know what I'm saying? I hope we continue to do it, Lord willing. You know, and again, the water for everybody. Did you have anything before we got up out of here? That's all the announcements. 80% of them, you know what I'm saying? 80% of them was off the top.
Both sides,
80% was off the top. Shit, both sides.
I ain't got nothing else. I'm good. I'm too wild.
Right, both sides Christ. Again, the water, you off some Tazakara for joining. You know what I'm saying? That's even that, you know, I don't never say it, but even that's big. You know, a lot of times I'm slave. I be trying to get up on here. But I can't get on screen. You always make sure that you make it on screen, even though you was just on screen last week. You know what I'm saying? And that's a wonderful, beautiful thing as well. And I'm appreciative of it. Aqua Friday is served, and you do y'all be getting it in. Y'all be getting it in every time we get together. And it's just a wonderful thing. Side note, just to know when we get together, you ain't got to inspect the damn food. You ain't gotta look, man, they ain't putting no pork in there. You ain't gotta do none of that when we together. And night. I mean, that's a beautiful thing for me, because I don't eat really nowhere else now. I really don't trust folks like that. You know what I'm saying? And To when we get together, that's one thing we don't have to be concerned with. You know,
Damn
so
right.
that's an awesome thing. And you know, so again, the water to them sisters, you know what I'm saying, for doing that, always supporting. And with that, you know what I'm saying, if that's the case, hey, we are the Israelite School, the Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, out of Harlem, New York, under command of John Yohana. Since 1969, we've been teaching the truth of this Bible. The so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are God's chosen people. We are the Israelites. We are not affiliated with nobody. You know what I'm saying? No Christian organization. No fake Israelite group. If it's not the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, it is not the truth. All right? It's not the truth. The water for everybody joining us tonight. And with that, look, I do it every time. I say all that. Don't never have a song queued up. You know what I'm saying? I never have it queued up. We're gonna get it tonight. I'm gonna play the like I said, a promo first, probably hit with Sunday and play the promo again. I just want everybody to make sure they get a chance to see it.
Okay. Hey, Salaki, give that courtesy salute.
Oh yeah, my bad, Salaki. We're gonna give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Y'all by Shim Yahweh by a thumb. And one courtesy salute to the sisters, Yahweh Shema, out of thumb by Shem Yahweh Shai. The water for everybody for joining us. And with that, good night.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're 1 West. They're 1 West. They're 1 West. They're
Talk to me. Played the horn of the Lord and served other gods. Remember the days of old, we the lost tribes. They don't believe the Bible. They say a white man wrote it, but still celebrate them holidays from white men, don't they? Like Christmas and Thanksgiving appetites. I don't even see my closest family half the time. Going out ain't an option, I won't compromise. I got integrity and more heart than Valentine. Kyrie tweeted a book they sell on Amazon, owned by the same folks that told them to apologize. Remember slaves couldn't read, wasn't allowed. So it's meaning when I tell you I'm black and I'm proud. Murdered us with the sword, that's how we learned religion. Community standards violate my First Amendment. Discontinue from my heritage under these bastards. Life a bitch, they make up lies and give you public lashes. I understand they confused by who the devil is. Why my people get so mad when I tell them this? Valley of dry bones, my niggas skeletons. It's hectic out there, hope you checking on your relatives. Brotherhood, that's where my weapon is. And I never let these crackers take it from you. Real talk, you probably never heard this all of your life. Be careful, cause that thing you love, it'll cost you your life. Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood. Long as we got each other, my nigga.
Yeah.
We build this shit.
Nigga, I done lost family, I done lost friends. Day one, niggas thought was riding to the end. Still showed up, put in that work. Hide behind a smile while I'm walking with this hearse. Some nights I felt alone, most nights I felt cold. Some nights I drove around, I ain't wanna go home. Nigga, I ain't never been, nah, I ain't never fold. Follow orders like a soldier doing what I'm told. Even when the council wasn't making any sense, I ain't never doubted, I just put it to the test. Days I was fucked up and down to my last cent. Reaching in my pockets, only coming up with lint. I'm talking even on the days that I couldn't pay my rent. I put it down for my brothers, ain't spared no expense. If I ever got bent, caused an offense, please forgive your brother, Lord, that ain't what I meant. See that brotherhood a weapon, fight against the exception. When something taken from you, then it's just a blessing. Shorty really loved me, gave me everything she got. And I'm sorry, baby girl, if I ever broke your heart. Man, mistakes that I made, don't know if they'll fade. Moving with a heavy heart, living with the pain. Take away the shame, wash away the stain. Praying to the Lord for the days that I was Cain. Sheesh.
Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood. Long as we got each other, my nigga. Cause we build this shit on brotherhood.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West.